Good evening. Welcome to BTW21 News. We extend our gratitude for your company to all of those that are joining us here in the city of Martinsville, those across the states, and of course across the United States, as there is anywhere that you can watch BTW21 News with yours truly. Again, thank you very much for being here with us. There's a lot that we have to get you updated on, and we're going to start with news in Patrick County, where we have a tragic update and a very sad update to bring to you, and that is that authorities say that Charles Edward Martin Jr., a Stewart man that hadn't been seen for a week, has been found dead. At around 8:20 a.m. on Saturday, a Virginia State Police trooper was searching for Martin in the area of Salem Highway, or Route 8, near 5 Forks Road, when he noticed some ground disturbance off the road and into a wooded area. The trooper exited his patrol vehicle and started a search, which led to an embankment that was not visible from the road. When the trooper looked over the embankment, he found Martin's 2005 Ford Explorer overturned into thick bush with Martin dead inside. That's according to the Patrick County Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Office, along with Virginia State Police, is continuing to investigate this incident. Authorities said the preliminary investigation indicates that Martin's Ford was going northbound on Salem Highway when he ran off the right side of the road, overturned down the embankment, and hit several trees. Martin was wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene, according to state police. We were told the cause of death is unknown at this time. Martin's body will be transported to the medical examiner's office to determine the cause of death. And I quote, "Please keep the Martin family in our prayers. This was not the outcome we had hoped for," Sheriff Dan Smith said in a Saturday afternoon press release. And as always, this crash remains under investigation by Virginia State Police. So again, a very tragic and sad update there. Our prayers and our thoughts are with that family. We're going to move on now to update you in regards to some of the incidents that occurred this past weekend. We're going to first let you know that authorities in Henry County are asking for your assistance and finding an individual, and they say that this man is actually wanted for eluding law enforcement, and that's again according to the Sheriff's Office. They're looking for Levin Reeves Stokes, who again the Sheriff's Office says that he is wanted for fleeing from police. If you have information, you are asked to contact the Martinsville Henry County 911 Center, the Communication Center to be exact, at 276-638-8751. Again, if you have seen Stokes, you're asked to contact the Communication Center. Now again, we told you that we're going to be keeping you updated with a lot that happened over this weekend. Let's turn things over now to Thursday, where a crash in the city of Martinsville closed the road. Thursday, crews were called to a single vehicle crash near the 900 block of Reeves Road in Martinsville. A utility pole was uprooted after that crash. The pole was snapped in two and was only being upheld by wires, which of course was a big concern for those individuals that responded to the scene. The female driver was taken to the hospital in Martinsville, according to the police department. A black Hyundai that you see there on your screen was involved. The road was closed until the electric department could come repair the pole. And most of these incidents took place over the weekend early in the morning, and now we're going to move on to Friday, where actually I should say this incident, and actually it did take place in the morning. We're going to start off in the morning, then go into the evening. This is about a crash that no one was injured, but crews did respond to this early morning crash on Friday at around 4:45 a.m. The police department was called to that single vehicle crash on Cleveland Drive at Royal Drive, and we understand the female driver was taken to the hospital. A white Nissan Versa Note crashed into a tree after it appears that it ran off the road. Martinsville Fire and EMS did check out the female, and again, she was not taken to the hospital. That's according to the police department. I was jumping ahead just seconds ago, but now we're going to talk about the crash that occurred on Friday night. And we were going to the football game at Bassett that faced off Tunsa, with Tunsa winning there, but we'll talk about sports a little later on. So that crash, we were on the way there, and this happened around that time. And there's not a lot of information that we have to share because, again, we had to get to the game. We were We had a commitment to be there, but Virginia State Police is continuing to investigate that hit and run that occurred on Virginia Avenue on Stoltz Road. Again, Friday around 7 p.m. If you have information, you're asked to contact the State Police and their Area 42 office, which covers Henry and Patrick counties. That number is 276-632-3060. Again, 276-632-3060. I mentioned to you earlier that most of the incidents that we responded to, and a great portion of them, happened early in the morning, and that is the case for a vehicle that caught fire, and a small fire was actually reported after agencies responded on. It was on a early Sunday morning, or I should say this past early Sunday morning. And this happened on William F. Stone Highway at the Greensboro Road exit on Sunday. No one was hurt, and again, it came out as a vehicle fire. Agencies responded there to the scene, were able to evaluate that there was in fact a fire under the hood, but the responding firefighters were able to quickly get that situation under control. We had multiple agencies from Ridgeway along with Henry County Department of Public Safety that responded there. And this was, again, very early in the morning, around 5 a.m. when agencies responded. All right, folks, a lot that we've covered, and believe it or not, there's more that we have to get to, including your weather report. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Thank some of our sponsors for making Martinsville and Henry County's only daily newscast possible. Stay with us.
Hi, Barry Nelson at Nelson Kia Subaru. We've got a great deal here on a RAV4. It's an 18-mile all-wheel drive, only $299 a month. That's a great Christmas present. Got a 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitude, loaded, and it's in pretty orange, only $269 a month. Got a 2014 Malibu for only $189 a month. That's a great deal. That's a lot of car for little money. Got a pretty red, I said pretty red, 2013 Civic SI, only $239 a month. That's a great deal. We got a 2016 Fiesta for only $179 a month. That's a great deal, and it'll save you a lot if you pump. Come see us at Nelson Kia Subaru, where everybody knows cars cost less, and have a great Merry Christmas.
Are you looking for a realtor? One that is hardworking, honest, and knows the area? Also, willing to respond to phone calls and answer texts and emails on a timely fashion? Look no further. My name is Cameron Kolinsky. I'm a proud agent with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate, serving Patrick, Henry, Martinsville, and surrounding counties. I have experience with clients dealing in land, residential, and commercial listings. My top priority is customer satisfaction and making sure that my clients' needs and wants are met. Consider it sold with Cameron Kolinsky, Realtor with Blue Ridge Mountain Real Estate.
Hey, come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care. We're located at 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia. Our telephone number is 276-634-0010. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do offer time slots now, so you can call us and get that scheduled so you will not have to wait. Don't forget to come see us at Martinsville Urgent Care, 1044 East Church Street, Martinsville, Virginia, 276-634-0010. Call us to get your time slot booked.
Welcome back, and thank you for sticking along again for BTW21 News at 5 p.m. Martinsville and Henry County's only daily newscast. Of course, we say that very proudly. Again, we appreciate your company. Let's turn things over now to Dustin Staples. He has a check of your local weather forecast.
Alrighty, we welcome you back here on the program. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. Appreciate your company as always as we are getting another week. It's the final full week of January that is underway for us. So a lot of you all may be wondering, where's the time going? It is beginning to zip by pretty quickly for everybody. So if you're doing anything out and about this week, I will say you want to have your every wardrobe clothing out there, except for the summer clothes. We're not expecting any summertime weather for us, but do know that we are going to be seeing some much cooler weather and pretty much a wide variety of everything. And fun fact, we're actually now going down as so far as one of the least snowiest winters here in parts of our area. That was no surprise, I would have imagined. But right now, the last time we haven't seen this bit of a snow has been back since 2009 and early 2010. So right now we are beginning to kind of catch up to where we were a little over a decade ago. And now that we are beginning to go more on a less snow drought, I guess let's get used to it, folks. I got some snow photos I want to show you here in just a few minutes, but we do begin with temperatures here in the 40s tonight with a mix of clearing clouds and sun for us. We're going to drop down your freezing forest with clear skies likely tonight. Again, our sun sets now at 5:35, so now that we're getting closer to those later sunsets, you've probably been noticing that too. Clear and cold is the theme for us as you make your way out and about on your Monday evening. So if you're doing anything temperatures or anything out and about tonight, do know that we're going to see some very cold temperatures for us, but it's not, we shouldn't be calling this cold because this is where we need to be for this time of year. Anyway, we'll see again, those breezes continue to be a factor too. They won't be as breezy as they were this afternoon, so keep that in mind. Monday night, we'll see the winds diminish. Temperatures will quickly drop near or well below freezing for everybody. Possibility of, again, some wind chills into the teens and 20s tomorrow morning. So waking up, getting your day started, get ready to see a very cold and frigid air begin to click over the morning hours. So if you're doing any traveling in the morning, again, you want to still be clear of holding the steering wheel there at, what is it now, 4 and 8. I think they have changed that since I have took the driver's test, and which has been several years back. Moving on out to everybody's favorite, again, I always joke with Shania about this, our producer, saying that we see the outlook forecast, and I'm giving tomorrow a 7 out of 10 just because that we're going to see a lot of sunny skies out there, temperatures near normal, and we will begin to see clouds increasing late tonight as our overnight lows will be near freezing. And what's going to happen with that, yes, we're going to have a similar setup to kind of how we saw on Sunday with that rain and those cold temperatures starting on the onset of this. That is where we're going to most likely see a little bit of a brief shot of some wintry mix, but I'm not expecting this to be a widespread event. I'll have more coming up in your 5-day forecast. But again, tomorrow, 7 out of 10. So recess may be manageable to get out there and do, but not as warm as it's going to be for some time now. But other than that, not a bad day in the making for your Tuesday. A lot of sunny skies. 55 Boone's Mill, 54 Rocky Mount. We have 52 down towards the Parkway, going towards Stewart and Woolwine, 51 Ararat. Meanwhile, we have 53 both in the city of Martinsville and in Henry County, as well as in Oak Level and in Ridgeway. So, beautiful day out there. Again, we'll see clouds increasing late for everybody as we have another storm system beginning to move in our region. And do stick around. We have a more great local programming coming up next here on your Neighborhood Network.
Hi, my name is Dr. Capers Zittmeyer here at Zittmeyer Chiropractic. It's our goal to create wellness in all areas of life. Here at Zittmeyer Chiropractic, we are a neurologically based, state-of-the-art facility in the beautiful Martinsville-Henry County area. With our technique and our technology, we're able to get down to the root cause of any health concerns you may have and then correct them from inside out. We'd love for you to come by and check us out. We take care of personal injuries, car accidents, pregnant women, babies, and people of all ages. We love serving families through the principle of chiropractic care. So come on down to Zittmeyer Chiropractic, where we can help you remain in health as a lifestyle for a lifetime. So please come see us here at Zittmeyer Chiropractic. We are located here on the corner of Kings Mountain Road and Virginia Avenue. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville, Virginia, and our phone number is 276-647-5555.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Thank you for sticking along for BTW21 News. It is now time to talk about sports, and we are talking about a game that happened on last Wednesday. It was a very busy last week, so this story is a little delayed, but better late than never, right? So we're talking about that game that now received a lot of attention because of some of the incidents and fight that occurred during it. But let's focus and talk about the actual game, with Magna Vista being victorious over Martinsville again in that very heated game.
It's tough. We've had a lot of, it's been like a carousel, a lot of moving parts going on, but we got something to build on. We got some of the young guys that came in, some of our freshmen. So, you know, we're just trying to, you know, start over again, try to get a second win for the second half of the season. But, you know, we came up short. Just like you said, trying to keep the, you know, positive spirit, and most importantly, just work on defense. I think we could be a little bit better on stopping our man on the ball, and just getting into our offense quicker from defense, from a turnover. But more importantly, we just want to try to, you know, keep morale. Like I said before, it's a rough patch for us. Morale could get low. We got some freshmen that we got to bring along, so that's going to be a big task for us. But more importantly, like, we just got to keep our morale up. Just try to get a little payback. We dropped 2, and like I said before, it's tough when you fight so hard and you get so close and you don't win. But I know up in Mecklenburg, we looked at that film, we saw what we did, and we could have actually won that game, which could have, you know, kept us on a nice little streak. But we're just going to go back to the drawing board, try to keep morale high. We know that that's a game that we can get, and we're just going to go into that game, you know, thinking positively and trying to get one so we can start back up on the winning streak.
Guys, we've been preaching to them about just staying together as a team. We've had so many games where we were in the ball game, losing by 1, 2, 3 points, so many close games. Last night, a tough loss to Bassett by 7. So we just kept preaching to stay together, control, don't let them speed you up. You dictate the pace of the game. And I think that's one thing that helped us out at the end of the game tonight. We've just been growing and learning, filling in with Coach Mills tonight, and we've been together for so long, and we just kind of interchanged so much, and this is what we've been trying to get to the whole season. We're hoping we're just peaking at the right time as we get ready to the end of the season and head into regional play. It feels good. Tough Shoes are used to doing other things with the program, but then to actually step in, it's a big shoe to fill. Like I say, me and him have been together probably 20-plus years. So I've had to fill in before for him, Coach Scott at Law Park, so it's not the first rodeo, but you always depend. We work so closely together, you kind of look for him, and I know what he would be doing in the same time that we communicate so much together. Well, I've already talked to him in the locker room. Once, we have to stay together. We have to stay together as a Magna Vista team, keep building on this. We have to go to Danville Friday to play GW. You know, that from the 8 seconds on, we'll forget about that part, all right? We want to focus on the good things that we did and head to GW to let us build our momentum.
All right.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard-earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued, and we want you as a family to go home and think, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
I am getting so hot, I won't take my clothes off.
Pete, why are you dancing naked again?
'Cause it's hot in here.
It's hot in here because you won't turn the heat down.
We get such a good deal on propane from up there at PVT Express, we never got to turn the heat down.
Well, you should, and you need to put your clothes back on.
PVT Express now has Propane Express. You don't have to wait in line or even go inside with their pay window. For the best prices on propane, it's PVT Express, 608 Stoltz Road in Martinsville.
Parents have one main question. Is the COVID vaccine safe for their child?
Yes, it is. More than 9,000 babies and children under the age of 5 participated in the trials, and there were no new state health concerns.
And more than 10 million kids ages 5 to 11 have already been vaccinated against COVID. And I think that's simply amazing.
Welcome back, and thank you for sticking along for BTW21 News. Again, we appreciate your company, all of those that are joining us wherever you may be in the world. We appreciate you being here with us. It's now time for your Martinsville and Henry County Crime Report. As we always say, very repetitively, Apex Bail Bonds is a sponsor.
Michael Stokes, 25, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with simple assault against family member and sexual battery. Amber Hodges, 30, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with intoxication in public. Eric Moeller, 48, of Moneta, Virginia, charged with DWI, first conviction. Malik Dandridge, 50, of Collinsville, Virginia, charged with reckless driving out of control or bad brakes, and driving while intoxicated, first conviction. Talina Harrison, 59, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with driving while intoxicated, first conviction. Nicholas McChesney, charged with resisting arrest, obstructing justice without threats or force. Sandra Richardson, 68, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with driving while intoxicated, first conviction, and failure to stop for police, attempt to escape or elude. Brandy Ty, 31, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with cruelty and injuries to children.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
You're watching BTW21 News. Thank you for sticking along. Again, I'm Luis Romero, and we thank you for sticking along for this 30 minutes of news. Obituaries by Bassett Funeral Service follow.
H. Gary Barrow, 82 of Oak Level, passed away Wednesday, January the 18th, 2023. The family will receive friends Monday, January the 23rd from 12 to 1 p.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A graveside service will follow at 1:30 p.m. at Henry Memorial Park in Bassett. Pauline Smith Foley, 95 of Bassett, passed away Wednesday, January the 18th, 2023. The family will receive friends Tuesday, January the 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. A funeral service will be held on Wednesday, January the 25th at 1 p.m. in the Bassett Funeral Service Chapel. Marvin Dwayne Campbell, 54 of Fall Creek Road, Ridgeway, passed away Wednesday, January the 18th, 2023. Funeral services will be held Monday, January the 23rd at 12 p.m. at Hairston Funeral Home. Joyce Elizabeth Mitchell, 59 of Woolwine, Virginia, passed away Thursday, January the 12th, 2023. Services will be held at a later date. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Online condolences may be made by visiting wrightfuneralservices.net.
Harbor Towing and Recovery is expanding. 4173 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. Harbor now offers custom tire and wheels with advanced technology. Automotive repair? No problem for Harbor. From simple repair to major semi-trucks, Harbor's got you covered. Oil changes, brakes, front end alignment on any size vehicle or trucks. And remember, 24-hour towing. So you tell the police to call Harbor Towing, 276-632-2580.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr. We started as a small funeral home in Bassett, and in 2007 we went to one of the largest funeral homes in Martinsville and Henry County. We started with 3,200 square feet, and in 2007 went to over 20,000. Bassett Funeral Service is located at 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway in the town of Bassett. 276-629-1770.
Carlisle is an independent college preparatory school located in Axton, Virginia. Founded in 1968, the school sets the standard for excellence in education. At Carlisle, we provide a challenging, nurturing, safe learning environment where students are encouraged to reach their true potential in the classroom, on the stage, or in athletics. You can afford a Carlisle education.
Are you looking for a fresh cut steak? Stop by the Sirloin House, where we offer hand-cut steaks daily. Enjoy our world-famous sirloin tips or our chicken tips. We also offer fresh seafood and plate lunches that start at $7.99 for a meat and two. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
How'd they take care of you today, sir?
Excellent, man, excellent. They're always good down here. They'll take time to go through and help tell you stuff you don't know if you have questions. And believe me, I've asked them plenty of questions.
How long have you been coming here?
2 or 3 years. I've seen ads, I've heard people talk about them. Clean lot, come in here, get out without too much fear of having flat tires. I've been on some places where it's like, oh man, it's going to cost me more than I'm going to make. West pays more, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for this Monday edition of BTW21 News. Hopefully you have had a great day so far, and hopefully the week flies by. And we'll be talking very shortly about all of that later on. But I do want to give a very quick plug. 2 Men in the Morning with Dustin Staples and Luis Romero is now available on Spotify and Anchor, and on YouTube and here on BTW21. We want to thank everyone for their support, so stay tuned for that. But we'll see you tomorrow for BTW21 News at 5 p.m.